Hi everybody, my name is Kirsten and welcome to Small Bobbins. So I made so many lingerie sets for the Spring Folly collection that came out at the beginning of May. And now I've been kind of re-evaluating all of them and mostly telling myself like what worked and what didn't work. Since I will continue to make lingerie, I want to try to learn some lessons from these things. And this set, I wasn't even sure that I wanted to make a video about it because it actually sold out so quickly that I don't have this fabric in the shop anymore. But I don't know, I'll probably still make this pattern again at some point, and maybe there are some tips that you could pick up as well, especially if you want to make this pattern. It's a Watson Bralette by Cloth Habit. Now the Watson Bralette is one that I've made several times before. It's just like a really simple wireless bra, soft bralette. It's like a long line shape, and I don't know, I like wearing bralettes. This one just, I like it. It works out well. So with this version, the main thing that I did differently from past versions that I've made is I went up a cup size. So I think before I would do like a 34A, and this time I did a 34B. And that worked out really well. It fits just like a lot more comfortably than other ones that I have. So I'm really happy with that change. It even might still be a little bit tight, and that could be because I lined it with power net on the front and the back. If I had the instructions in front of me, I could double check and see if that's what's actually called for, but it could also just be that I'm gaining a little bit of weight, which is fine. That's why I make my lingerie, so that it fits me. The same with past Watsons. I didn't line the cups, which for fit did work. They fit well, but for practicality, they're very see-through, obviously. It's just kind of an all-over lace fabric. You see everything, so it fits well, but now if I want to wear this bra, which is often because it is very comfortable and I like wearing it, I have to be very mindful of like the shirt that I'm wearing on top. And that's one thing that I've noticed is missing from my lingerie drawer, is just opaque bras that I can kind of more easily wear under any shirt. This is one where it's like I have to wear it underneath a fully opaque shirt, which I'm kind of surprised I don't own that many. And so it gets to be difficult some mornings when I'm getting dressed to have a sort of see-through shirt and a sort of see-through bra. I can't pull it off. So next time I will line the cups. I have like a beige silky microfiber, which is mostly opaque, but it's very light and it's very stretchy. So I feel like it wouldn't interfere with the fit of the cups, but it would provide that opacity. So that's probably something I will do on a future Watson to make sure that, I have more options with clothes that I can wear on top. I talked about this in another video, but I did it again on this one where I attached the strap directly to the cup, because I used to do it more often where I would put the ring on the front and then attach the strap to that, and just I'm getting a cleaner look this way. And I don't know if that's what the instructions call for you to do. I know with me, and I'm attempting to break these habits, but like sometimes I just, instead of reading the pattern instructions, I just kind of like go along with the way that I'm assuming it should be done, or what I'm most comfortable doing. And that's not always the right thing to do. So it could be possible that that's exactly what the pattern calls on you to do, and I had just been ignoring it. But speaking of attaching straps, so it's sort of common with bras and bralettes that sort of have like that swooped look in the back. You attach the strap elastic to this edge, and then of course I have a ring here, and that's where the shoulder strap goes. Now my problem, and this one came out kind of like the most ugly that I've ever sewn one of these before, I think. The problem is that you have to like catch the fabric underneath. I don't know, I never really know like a nice looking way to sew the straps on this way, and also the strap elastic doesn't always want to like curve nicely, so it's always a bit like wavy or not really like lying in a nice way. And like We make our own clothes, partially because we want to have a nice looking flat lay for Instagram. I'll show a little comparison. I mean, you can even see, like, I didn't catch it fully on this side. And then on this side, like, I just so fully didn't catch it with this top row of stitching for most of the seam that I just cut it out, and it looks ugly. It looks really ugly. I don't really know what the solution would be there besides like stitching it more cleanly. Like, just not my best stitch work, and the fact that I used contrasting thread instead of matching, which, like, you could call it a design decision, it was also laziness. It just stands out a bit more now. I don't know what the solution would be, like if I would alter the shape of the back band so that I could just finish it with picot elastic instead. Just to bring in another example to show you a bit what I mean. So this is the back band on the Hannah bralette, and you can see we just get, like, it goes straight down to the hook and eye closure. The strap is just kind of attached like that. It's a more clean look. And then on the Watson, you finish it with picot along here, and then there's that swoop shape down to the hook and eye closure. It's just not my favorite. I think it's mostly just personal preference and sewing skills. Although, if I'm being honest, I probably will just do the same thing with my next version. And then the panties. This is another pattern that I'm working on, and I've made it before and it fits. The grading's going really well. It's kind of just like a basic brief. You've got like this panel in the middle. I added these little stripy details to kind of like tie the set together. But another pattern that I'm working on, the sizes are more combined, just because the pattern itself, the fit is much more forgiving. So the grading is different. The sizing goes like extra small, small, medium, large, da 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 da. These have more sizes. So extra small, small, medium, large, etc. So I had just made the other pattern in a medium large, and then I was rushing to try to get everything done, and I grabbed the medium for this pattern, which was incorrect. The medium's just too small. It's kind of becoming a bit of a running theme. Like, I just accidentally cut the wrong thing and the whole project is a little bit ruined. So these panties look very nice, and I managed to squeeze them out of some really small scrap pieces so that I wasn't like taking too much inventory out of the shop. But yeah, they just don't fit. They're too small. Oh well. You win some and you lose some. I'll keep them around in my studio as like an example of what can be done with this pattern. It's really nice, like, fabric too, and I really like how like the panel came out and the elastic, and this fabric, the pale blue cotton jersey is actually really nice, and all the colors go really well together. I don't know, there's nothing that can be done with it that's not just like unpicking it and adding, I don't know, just like starting over. It doesn't always work. So that's the main thing with what went wrong with this set. Another like 50% worked out set. The bralette is great, the panties are unwearable. And so, like I said, unfortunately the kit for this set is sold out. I'm sold out of this green fabric. I do have it in white or black, so if you like the look of it, you can go and pick those up, or maybe create your own bundle of materials for a lingerie set. And of course, anything else that you need to sew your own gorgeous lingerie is up in the web shop at Small Bobbins. And thanks again for watching this video and listening to me overthink all of my little mistakes. Maybe they were useful to you, maybe they were just amusing because you know better. And anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye guys.